have negative 2x squared minus 10x plus 28. So the first step is to find the vertex, and we can do that by using this equation here. So you're trying to figure out what h and k are to get your vertex, and these are the formulas to find h and k. So first we solve for h, because it's simpler. You plug in negative 10, which is your b here. So you think of it ax squared plus bx plus c. It's the standard form of the parabola. And we plug in negative 10 because that's our b. So we get a negative 10 divided by 2 times a, which is negative 2. And you solve for that and you get negative 5 halves equals h. Then we solve for k. And you do that by plugging in negative 5 halves for x into your quadratic equation. So when we do that, we plug in, it's negative 2 times negative 5 over 2 squared minus 10 times negative 5 over 2 plus 28. You simplify that down here, and it simplifies down again to negative 25 over 2 plus 50 over 2 plus 56 over 2 to get k equals 81 over 2. So the vertex, you take the h and you plug it into the x part of the vertex, and you get negative 5 over 2, as we solved here. And then you take the k, which we solved for here, from plugging in the h, and we get 81 over 2. So on our graph, negative 5, this is the negative x. 5 is like 4.5. I'm sorry, it's 2.5. And then that would be our vertex right there. The next thing that we're going to do, step 2, we find the x and y intercepts. So y is easier to find than x. So our y-intercept, we're going to plug in 0 for x. So you just take our quadratic equation, negative 2 times 0 for x squared minus 10 times 0 plus 28, and you simplify that down to get 28. So we plug in 0 for x and 28 for y, and that would be this point here. And I just rough estimated these y-axis. This is 40, and this is 28. And then the next step would be to find our x-intercepts. So the easiest way to do that is by plugging in 0 for y. And it's a quadratic formula, though, so you're going to get two x-intercepts for x. And when you break down this equation, I simplified it down by just dividing both sides out by negative 2 to simplify the equation a little bit so that I would know what my x-intercepts would be. And you break it down by saying what multiplied together would give you this number, then what added together would give you this number. So these are the two parts of x that you would get. So if you do the FOIL method and FOIL this out, you're going to get that x squared plus 5x minus 14. And if you simplify those down, you set each one equal to 0. X plus 7 equals 0. You get negative 7 equals x. X minus 2 equals 0. You get x equals 2. So those are your two x-intercepts. So negative 7. So we'll say negative 7 is roughly over here. And then positive 2 is roughly here. And then you just connect your dots. And if you need more dots than this in your equation, you can just go create a t-chart of x and y values and just start plugging in values for x to get values of y. That's it. Thank you.